Very good morning, my dear students, and welcome to Digital World of Patania Public School, Rohtak. Hope everyone fit and fine in this tough time. So, in last class, we are completed our chapter number 1 with exercise, sold and unsold exercise. Today, in this video, we are start our chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is data representation. And data means your raw facts and figure. Which type of data? So many types of data. For example, your numeric data, your character data, your string data, your graphics, your sounds, all types of data in present. So how will your data stored internally in your computer system is your data representation. So what do you mean by what is the definition of your data representation? Data representation refers to the internal method. Data representation refers to the internal method used to represent various types of data stored on a computer system. Different types of data, how you it's stored in internally in your computer system is your data representation. Computer use different types of numeric code to represent various forms of data such as text, number, graphics, and sounds. All information. What do you mean by the information? The meaningful data is your information. So all information that is stored on a computer is represented in sequence of 0 and 1s. So your data stored internally in your computer system in the form of 0 and 1s only. The computer interprets different sequence of these numbers as different types of data. So computer interpret different sequence, different type of sequence, these numbers as different types of data. And one is your digital number. And what do you mean by the digital number system? In digital representation, various number systems are used. In digital number system, mainly four types of numbers are there. One is your decimal number system, second is your binary number system, third is your octal number system, and fourth one is your hexadecimal number system. Decimal number system. Decimal means your simple numbers, for example 67, 34, 37, 100, 200. These all are your decimal number system. Decimal number system start with the fingers. Our 10 fingers are there, so start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in decimal number system, your numbers maximum number is your 10. And after that, the combination of 1 and 0 is your 10, 1 and 1 is your 11, 1 and 2 is your 12. So basically your numbers are 9. Decimal numbers are 9, 0 to 9. In binary number system, your mainly numbers are 0 and 1. For example, 0 and 1, two numbers only in binary number system. In octal number system, mainly your 8 numbers are there, 0 to 7, and in hexadecimal number system, your 16 numbers are there. So basically, your number system divided into four types. One is your decimal number system, second is your binary number system, third is your octal number system. We're talking about one by one later in this chapter, and fourth one is your hexadecimal number system. So what do you mean by the decimal number system? Decimal numbers are your simple number, your basics number, your number 0 to 9. Counting using fingers, base is your 10 and your systems is 0 to 9. And in binary we have already talking about the 0 and 1, only two numbers are there. And in octal number system your 7 numbers are there. And in hexadecimals your 16 numbers are there. So let's discuss one by one. First is your decimal. The base and radix of your decimal number system is your 10th. What do you mean by the base? And base and radix both are the same things. This is a set of symbols. What is the base? Base is a set of symbols used in a number system to represent a number. So in decimal number system, your base and radix is 10. For example, you have written 67, 34, 112, 100, 200, 300, 400. Any number is your decimal number system, and the base and radix of this decimal number system is your 10. And the binary number system, base and radix is always 2. And for example 1001, 1100, 0101, these all are your binary number system. In binary number system only one digit is there, or zero, either one. In octal number system, base and radix is your 8. 8 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 0 to 7. So 8 numbers are there, digits are there, 0 to 7. In hexadecimal, the base and radix of hexadecimal is your 16. So 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. After 9, your numbers are A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay. A represent 10, B 11, C 12, D 13, E 14, F 15. So after 9, if you want to write down, for example 14, then you can write down in hexadecimal E. If you want to write down the 15, then you can write down in hexadecimal F. So how you can write these all in your number system? For example, this is your base and radix. This is your decimal number. This is your 67 is your decimal number system, and this 10 is your base of the decimal number system. This the next one is your binary number system. For example 10101, this and this 2 is your base of the binary number system. And in this chapter we are basically talking about the conversion of these number systems. We all convert these one number to the another number system, one digit to the another digit. For example, your numbers are decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal. So in this chapter we are convert our decimal number system to binary number system. For example, our number is in a decimal number system. For example, our number is 67. So we convert it into binary number system. So we convert it into the form of 10100101 in this form. And vice versa, if your number in binary, then we convert it into the decimal. For example, our number is in 1010, then we convert it into the decimal number system. For example, this is your decimal number system. If we want to convert it in this form, then we use the decimal to binary conversion. And if our data in this form, this is your binary form, and we convert in this form, your decimal number form, this is called your binary to decimal conversion. And the next one is your decimal to octal conversion. You can convert if your data present in the decimal number, then we convert it into the octal number, and vice versa, if data in octal, then we convert it into the decimal number system. And next we are learned in this chapter is decimal to hexadecimal conversion. So if our data represent in the decimal number, then we convert it into the hexadecimal conversion. And if our data is in hexadecimal, so we convert it into the decimal number system. And we interchangeable, we convert one to next numbers in also. Binary to octal conversion, octal to binary conversion, binary to hexadecimal conversion, and hexadecimal to binary conversion. So in this complete chapter we are convert, and we learn these conversion, 10 conversion in this chapter. Binary to octal, octal to binary, binary to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to binary. So in next class we are first discussing about the decimal to binary conversion. Thank you so much.